wanna rub on my body, but she know that I got a bitch. She don't really care, she fuckin' for fun. She told me that she want a kid. I told her bitch no, I just wanna fuck. Then I'm leaving, can't stay. Folks got a Glock, he shoot it like Ray Ray. Yeah, you know he gon' spray. Glock, target practice, we don't miss, so bitch, watch what you saying.
Heavy hitters are back, man. Throw your H's up. I'm your boy Jay.
Whoa. I'm your boy. The American Nightmare.
That's not the first time you done did the Cody thing and said you was Cody.
Cody Rhodes.
Y'all know, bro, a big Cody fan.
Yeah, he just called Cody black, so
he is black.
Man, so
he getting screwed around too much, gang.
It's crazy because like I always knew Cody Rhodes had it though. Before he like got fired, I knew when he was dashing Cody Rhodes he had it. I knew when he was undashing. I knew when he was just like all the gimmicks he had, he was snapping with them. Like, so I knew he had it. It's just he went out and reinvented himself. But this is not about Cody right now. We talked about Cody in 2 vids already. He taking over on YouTube.
Hey man.
But look, that's what happened when you face the WWE.
Yeah.
It's crazy saying he the face of WWE, but nonetheless, we gonna go back in the vault with this one, man. We gonna talk about probably one of the most incredible and shocking things to ever happen in the history of WWE. Like this moment changed wrestling forever.
It did.
And what we talking about is Survivor Series 1997, Montreal, Canada. The Screwjob, man. What if that didn't happen though? See, because that happened. Let's break it down for the people. How did that go about? Like, how did the whole Montreal Screwjob thing even go about?
All right, cool. So from all the things I've heard, all the things I've watched, obviously we students of this. We do our research. We watch a lot of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Basically, what happened was Bret Hart was the WWE champion going into Survivor Series. Contract was coming up. He had already signed with WCW.
Right.
And had got paid double what he was getting from WWE.
And to work less as well.
Yeah. And Vince was like, okay, cool. I don't have no issue with you going to WCW, but I got to get the world title off of you.
Exactly. What, you thought you was going to go to WCW with the title? Like, you cool?
Now, Bret was not opposed to dropping the title. He was opposed to dropping the title in Canada because he felt like he was a Canadian hero.
Mm-hmm.
Which, all right, cool, whatever. But Vince was like, I need to get the title off of Bret. So they went into the match with no finish.
Yeah, it was like just overly unscripted. And plus I think they said Bret didn't want to drop the belt to Shawn Michaels either.
Yeah,
you know Shawn was coming up at that point.
Yeah,
you know he was
and they was going,
and they had a real life personal feud too, personal beef. So. But yeah, like bro said, the match had no finish. It was like Shawn went into a sharpshooter and the ref just rung the bell. Like nothing happened. The ref just rung the bell. Everybody was confused. Shawn was even confused. I don't even think he knew that was happening.
No, I think he knew again.
Oh, he knew that was happening?
Yeah, he just had to
act like he didn't know. Yeah, that was crazy. The way he played it, it was like he didn't know that happened.
Because he said, I swear on my kids, I didn't know.
That's crazy.
And he said, I swear to Jesus, so I swear on my kids, I didn't know. And
that just show you gotta lie, man. Like, you know, to make it cover up. But it was a crazy thing because you know, this was unscripted overly. And back then, we didn't know the insides and the details about wrestling.
No internet.
You know, we didn't know about contracts. The Bret contract was coming up. We didn't know about that type of stuff. So, this happening, I know the locker room. I know what they said when he went backstage. He punched Vince. We saw he spit on him. He spit in his face.
He gave Vince concussion.
It was just crazy. Bret was fuming, bro. Like, that was crazy. But, this video... It's going to be, now that y'all know how that went down, this video is going to be what if this didn't happen? Like, what if the Montreal Screwjob didn't happen? And what if Bret Hart would have, actually stayed in WWE?
So, obviously, if this didn't happen, the Vince McMahon character, the Mr. McMahon character would probably not exist.
It wouldn't have happened.
Because his whole character was based off of that. The whole I didn't screw Brett screwed Brett.
Right.
And Vince, from what I understand, Vince thought he was gonna be the good guy in this, and Brett was gonna be the villain.
bad guy.
But it flipped, and the people turned on Vince and all this type of stuff.
Turned Vince into arguably the greatest heel in WWE history. One of them.
Absolutely.
And that was a big reason why WWE was going up against WCW in the wars too, because you got on screen. Vince is an on screen heel,
Right.
and he going crazy in his element.
Mm-hmm.
Started a feud with Steve. Now you just going off. But yeah, like okay, the aftermath. So I feel like if this didn't happen, like you said, Vince's character wouldn't have been what it was.
Right.
If this didn't happen. Also, if this didn't happen, I feel like Brett would have stayed in WWE. I feel like.
Well, no, he couldn't because he already signed.
He already signed, so he was already planning on going to WCW anyway.
Right.
To work less and all that.
But okay, how about this though? If this didn't happen, because Bret Hart, his career ended in WCW when he took that kick from Goldberg.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. He told Goldberg, "Don't hurt me."
So I think, and they didn't even use Bret right in WCW. He was kind of like a nobody in WCW.
The biggest star from WWE, you didn't even use him for real.
So if this didn't happen, all right, a couple things would have happened, right? You probably would have had an attitude era. So the edgy WWE with The Rock and Stone Cold and the overly sexualization of WWE, all the cursing and all that type of stuff.
It definitely changed the scenery. They got away from the bubblegum personalities, and that Vince doing that and his character being what it was, definitely, like you said, the Stone Cold was coming up. Raw, WWE just had so much they was building with off the Montreal Screwjob, like.
Right.
So definitely, if this didn't happen, a lot of the edgier stuff probably wouldn't have happened either. Like a lot of the shift in characters wouldn't have happened. So yeah, for sure. Like this is crazy though. Like
a lot of things, like Bret Hart would have affected a lot of things. Leaving, if he didn't leave, if the Montreal Screwjob didn't happen, I think obviously Mick Foley wouldn't have quit for a day.
Yeah.
That was something Mick Foley quit for a day.
That's crazy. Mick Foley was an integral part of the Monday Night Wars too. Definitely got to talk about Mick in the video. Get that boy his flowers. He say when he turns 60, he trying to have one last match, a death match.
Who with Moxley, right?
I don't think it was with Moxley. I think somebody said that, like on some troll and stuff. Like it should be against Moxley.
Good AEW, they'll give him one final match over there.
That's crazy. I think that'd kill Mick legacy if he went over there and had a last match.
I do think that if the Montreal Screwjob didn't happen,
Bret Hart's name wouldn't be even more like ringing because that rung his name even more. Like,
he was the man in WWE.
Exactly.
But he would be less iconic.
Yeah, that's what he really known for. Like to this day, like we sitting here talking about this right now.
Yeah.
So that just showed like that's how iconic that moment was. That happened to Bret Hart. Like he just Bret known as a technical master in the ring. Yeah. Technical wrestler. Like
do you get the Stone Colds and the Rocks if that didn't happen?
Yeah, like you got to think about that.
Like so the Stone Cold cut that promo, that King of the Ring promo, and a lot of things could have happened. Like
we definitely could talk about like that because Triple H, he was supposed to win that King of the Ring. Remember he got hurt or something. He got in trouble or something.
Yeah, he got for the curtain call. Remember they all hugged when Kevin Nash and Scott Hall were leaving. So
that made Steve a star when he said that Austin 316 line.
So do we contribute that to Bret Hart leaving?
It all tie in, man. Like once Bret left, that was somebody had to fill a void.
Yeah.
And even though Shawn Michaels was the champion, he really wasn't the man though. Like Stone Cold took off 1998. He took off.
He really did his thing. And Rock. It's crazy when you have. There's never been a time in wrestling where there was two guys like that at the same time.
Yeah, just killing.
Yeah, just two powerhouse men.
They had young talents around them. Triple H,
right?
HB. Even Kurt Angle came around like 2000, 2001, something like that. So like you just had different type of talents, but yeah, this video was just simply what if the Screwjob didn't happen, and as we said, a lot of stuff would be different. You know, Brett name wouldn't be as big as it is.
The Vince McMahon character.
Yeah, wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Like you said, we probably wouldn't see so many of them stars come through that Attitude Era and just go crazy.
Maybe the Attitude Era don't exist without the Montreal.
Yeah, that was a major factor.
A lot of people say that's where it kickstarted.
Yeah, what if maybe WCW would have won for real if that didn't happen? Because that contributed to Vince getting his character. Maybe WCW would have won the wars if that didn't happen for real. That helped WWE.
Absolutely.
Even though Brett left and went over, that helped WWE. It's like Brett helped WWE win anyway. Just crazy. But yeah, man, let us know what y'all think about the Montreal Screwjob, man. We know this is a real, like, deep wrestling, topic, and it's a major thing. So we definitely want to get y'all thoughts on it, man. Once again, subscribe to the channel, like the videos. We on that road to 500.
Yes,
WrestleMania season, we got the Elimination Chamber. We might bring out like a review, probably the day after, but we won't be live streaming the Chamber. That's in Perth, Australia.
Over here in Chicago, it's gonna come on at 3:30 in the morning.
Something like that, but yeah, man.
That's incredible.
That's crazy. They doing pay-per-views overseas so much, bro. But I'm your boy, Morrow.
Let me make the jam, we out.